Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today I gotta break down my exit strategy for QNT. Now I actually plan to sell at $2,000 right now. I'm gonna break down on this video why I'm selling at around $2,000. Before we get into that, we have to look at QNT price point for a second because it is slowly but surely creeping up. I remember a week ago it was at 113. Now it's at 140. We could possibly see a little breakout for QNT. We could possibly see a double for QNT because at the end of the day, if we just go to the monthly, it's actually looking very healthy. If we can break this $146 range, we can definitely see some upside potential because we haven't really reached these lengths or these depths for over a year, right? Like we haven't reached past, we haven't reached past 140 or $150 for a while now. So like if we can actually test that, I do believe we can test the $200 range. Now why am I selling my QNT at $2,000, right? Why am I selling my QNT at $2,000? Now the reason is because you got to understand, when I'm in crypto, I got into this coin at around $30. Okay, I was accumulating at $30-$40, and I actually realized that if I do a $30 move, like if I was accumulating at $30 and it goes to 2,000, let's just do the math real quick. Divided by 30, that's a 66x of my money. Like I cannot complain about that. I can't get too greedy. Like, and if you just do the math for 200x, if you just do the math from $100 price point, which I accumulate a majority of my QNT at, we can obviously know that's a 20x, right? We can obviously know that's a 20x. So if you was to put in around, let's say you put in 4,000, right, at 20x, you made 80,000. Like a lot of this money is life changing. A lot of the money we're making we've never seen before. So it's like when I'm in QNT, I'm not playing for the top of the market because I know eventually it will go back down in the bear market. Now the reason I'm actually selling at 2,000 also is because if we just look at the market cap for a second, for it to reach a $2,000 market, for it to reach a $2,000 price point, the market cap will have to be 24 billion, right? Now in the previous cycle and its previous all-time high around $400, its market cap was around 4.7 billion. So if it reaches 2,000, that's already a 6x from initial all-time highs. So that's the reason why I don't want to get overly greedy with QNT. I don't want to be there holding the bag that goes back down. So what I plan to do is I plan to sell early because I do believe it can hit around 2.5k to $3,000 to $4,000. okay, but I'm actually satisfied with a 66x. I'm satisfied. So in the comment section you might be like, why are you selling so early? This can go to $10,000. I believe that too. I understand that too. Now don't get it twisted, I'm not going to be selling every single QNT I own at $2,000, but the majority of my QNT will be actually dispersed into fiat currency and actual USDC. So I'm just prepared for that day to come, because when that day comes, we can actually decide what we want to do with our money. Do we want to invest into some gold? Do we want to go into real estate? Do we want to actually buy some silver? Do we want to start a business? Because when you have money, it expands your opportunities. So it's like to the point where I'd rather secure some money for the real world than risk losing it all. Okay, if you're not ruthless to the markets will be ruthless to you. If you don't understand that the markets are very ruthless, they will actually be ruthless to you, right? So it's to the point where I decided that $2,000 is a good price point for me to get out of QNT. Now, does that mean you have to sell at $2,000? No. What you do is you do your own research, you come up with your own idea and actually decide where you want to sell. Some people might sell at 1,000, some might sell at 1.5k. I would not get mad at that, because at the end of the day, you're better off leaving with some profit than no profit. Now, am I saying it's gonna actually hit less than 2,000? That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is you're better off leaving the market with some profit than no profit. So it's to the point where, like, if we can just guarantee secured profits, we will have a smile on our face in the bear market, because I told you guys, in the bear market, coins tend to drop like 85 to 95%. So even if you didn't sell the top, you can still buy the bottom, guys. You can still buy a cheap crazy discount buy back in lower and accumulate more QNT. That's my plan. So because I believe like this QNT will be here in the 2029 bull run also. A lot of coins are going to disappear, but I do believe that QNT will be here in the 2029 bull run. So we can expect to see heights of around $8,000 to $10,000. So that's why I'm not too fussed about selling the top, because I know if I buy back in at the bottom, when it hits 10,000, we are mega rich. That's why I'm intrigued to actually sell when I want to sell, not when YouTubers are telling me to sell. And that's one thing you guys have to understand. Don't listen to no YouTuber. Don't listen to me. Just take these videos as educational videos, as entertainment, because at the end of the day, you should be coming up with your own strategy, your own actual remedy to where you want to make profits. Like if you're in the market without a target, you're doing something very wrong. If you're in the market without a target, you're doing something very, very wrong. You should have a target, a clear target on how much money you want to make and how much money you're projected to make. Because when you actually know how much money you want to make and how much money you're projected to make, then you can come up with a plan on where to sell and when to sell and how to sell. A lot of people, they just go in the market holding the bag with no ends. They go in the market holding the bag saying, you know what, I'm just going to hold and hold and hold. Then they get dumped on, and then they realize, I wish I sold when I was actually up 10,000%. I wish I sold when I was up 1,000%. I wish I sold when I was up 2,000%. So just bear that in mind, guys. Like, there's no wrong or right way to take profits. That's what you guys have to stress. I can't stress that enough. There's no wrong or right way to take profits. And to be honest with you guys, I just believe that if you play it smart, you can leave the market in a green. Repeat, I believe if you play it smart, you can leave the market in a green. Majority of people are not going to leave the market in a green. So me knowing that, I'll rather secure profits at a low prediction, because don't get it twisted, like 24 billion is not really a lot. Like I can see this coin going to a 60 billion market cap, possibly hitting $5,000. And if I miss out on that, guess what? I'll still be holding a little bit of QNT, so I won't be too fussed about it. I won't be too angry. And let's just do the math real quick. A $5,000 price point, even when it drops 85%, which it probably will, or more than that, the price point will actually be, let me just do this real quick. The price point at an 85% drop of 5,000 will be $750. So it's like you're still looking at buying QNC under 1,000 in the next bear market if it goes this high. And if it don't go this high and it goes to 2,000 and drops 85% from 2,000, we could do the math again. Times 15%, okay? Because 85% drop. Then it's at $300. So either way, you're buying back in at a cheaper discount when the bear market arrives. So that's what I wanted to break down in this video. Like, you don't have to perfectly time the top, and nobody's really going to perfectly time the top. So it's important that you have a target on where you want to leave the market. With that being said, guys, it was just a short video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was actually Young Wealth. If you enjoyed the video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll be back tomorrow with another one. Before we get out of here, we also have a Discord where we talk about crypto 24/7. Literally, it's always popping. People are talking in there. If you want to be part of the Discord, join the Patreon, link in the description. With that being said, it was actually Young Wealth, and we're signing out with another video. Peace.